We start tonight with the winter storm moving through our hometowns tonight. It's really coming down out there. We have team coverage for you. Jenna Webster live in the Beast, keeping an eye on road conditions. But we start with Chief Meteorologist James Sahara in the Weather Center tonight, tracking the storm. Good evening, James.
Hey, John. Yeah, we've been seeing our fair share of some snow, at least for the northern 2/3 of our area. Been seeing some of that snow accumulating, especially just north and west of the Quad Cities, where that snow has really been taking place in that area where we've been getting reports about 4 to 8 inches of snow. This is out of 53rd Street looking south, and you can see that snow is really coming down. You can see even some of the snow on the interstate itself, and kind of people taking it nice and slow. Let's kind of go right to the temperature and satellite here, and there we go. You can see that band. This is really the last band that we have to encounter as we go through the next few hours or so. The heaviest right now is just making its way across the river, and once that does pass on through, and that's where we'll start seeing the snow begin to taper off. But you can see many of the roadways are 100% snow covered. We're starting to see that pink color even making its way through the immediate Quad Cities, and likely will extend even farther eastward heading in toward Geneseo. So definitely be on the lookout for that. How about this? Let's get a beast eye view of what's been taking place on the roadways with Jenna Webster. She is in the Beast doing a little traveling just north of the Quad Cities. Jenna, kind of give us an idea where you are right now and where you're heading to.
Hey, James. Yeah, we are just getting off Highway 61 right now. We're getting on Highway 30, heading to the DeWitt, Clinton area. And here the roads are starting to get a little bit worse than we were seeing in the Quad Cities. Let's take a look outside right now. Just the past few minutes, actually, the snow started coming down. It's much thicker than it was, but it's really not sticking to the wipers, which is kind of a good sign. But you can see that the roads aren't really great out here. We are taking it really slow. There's not a lot of cars on the road right now, so we do recommend staying off the roads if you can. If you do have to be out, obviously taking it really slow. On our drive out here, we did see a couple cars. We saw a semi in a ditch out on I-80. So once again, make sure you're taking it slow, keeping 2 hands on the wheel if you're out here. We have seen the plows out on I-80. We saw them also on 61, but it's not looking too bad. It's a good sign that the wipers aren't on. It is just that thicker snow that looks like it's starting to stick a little bit more. But as James said, the snow is going to be tapering off later this evening, but it is going to be getting a lot colder. So we do want to watch out for the snow that's on the ground, any slush that is going to be freezing. We're going to try to take it back into the Illinois side a little bit later in the 6 o'clock show to see what the roads are looking like there. For now, we're going to send it back to you guys in the studio.
Alrighty, thank you, Jenna. Be careful out there. And here's a live look of Interstate 80 in Iowa City. You can see traffic moving along there. The roads don't look like they're totally snow covered. That's good news. But as Jenna just mentioned, it is cold out there. Definitely from this camera view, you can't necessarily see exactly what those road conditions are like, how icy they are. So certainly be careful if you are traveling through the state. Meanwhile, Iowa State Patrol says as of this morning, they have received almost 100 calls for service. 39 of those calls were due to crashes, and the rest were for drivers who needed assistance.